Imagine this, you're inside a Walmart in the middle of the night. A young woman suddenly bolts for the doors, kicks off her shoes, drops her bag, and vanishes barefoot into the darkness. That was the last time anyone ever saw 26-year-old Tiffany Whitton. No phone, no money, no trace. So the question is, what happened to her that night? And why has her case been buried in silence while others became national headlines? Let's rewind and piece together this haunting mystery. Tiffany's life and struggles. Tiffany wasn't some stranger living a quiet life. She grew up in Kennesaw, Georgia, outgoing, mischievous, the kind of kid who always wanted to be the center of attention. But even early on, her family noticed something. Little lies, small deceptions, that hinted her life might not follow an easy path. She dropped out of high school, became a young mom, and tried to hold things together. But by her 20s, addiction had its claws in her: heroin, meth, whatever she could get. Shoplifting became her routine to survive, and the law was never far behind. Still, there were moments of hope. She worked jobs, IHOP, retail, trying to pull herself back on track. But every step forward was swallowed by the cycle of addiction. Then came Ashley Caudle, her boyfriend, both struggling, both unstable, bouncing from place to place. Their lives were a storm, and Tiffany was caught in it, right up to the night she disappeared. The disappearance, it's after 1 a.m. on September 13th, 2013. Tiffany and Ashley walk into Walmart in Marietta. Cameras catch her pacing the aisles, restless, twitchy, looking over her shoulder like she's being watched. Loss prevention staff notice too. She looks like trouble. At the exit, they confront her. And that's when everything unravels. Tiffany panics. She kicks off her flip-flops, drops her purse, and bolts barefoot into the dark parking lot. She never came back. And here's the detail that's hard to shake. Ashley, her boyfriend, just stood there. He didn't run after her. He didn't even call her name. He simply watched. That was the last time Tiffany Whitton was ever seen. The investigation, you'd think a barefoot young woman disappearing into the night would spark an immediate search. But Tiffany's case didn't unfold that way. For one, Ashley's story kept changing. Sometimes he said she ran off. Other times, he claimed she came back later. The inconsistencies made him look suspicious from the start. And then, the most shocking part, it wasn't even police who reported her missing. It was her mom. And not right away, for months later. Why the delay? Because law enforcement dismissed it. To them, Tiffany was another addict who'd taken off before. No urgency, no real search. Eventually, police did get involved. They raided Ashley's place, sent cadaver dogs into the woods, searched for any sign of Tiffany. But there was nothing. No phone, no body, just silence. Why nobody heard about it? Here's what makes Tiffany's story even harder to swallow. You probably never heard of it. That's because it barely made the news. Why? A lot of people believe it's because Tiffany wasn't the perfect victim. She had a record. She had a drug problem. And stories like hers don't make front-page headlines. It's part of a bigger problem. Journalists call it missing white woman syndrome. Some disappearances get endless coverage. Others, like Tiffany's, are ignored. Her family tried. They begged for coverage, held on to hope. But the attention faded, and so did the leads. Unanswered questions. So here we are, more than a decade later. Tiffany Whitton's disappearance is still unsolved. Some family members got strange phone calls after she vanished. Calls that made them wonder if she was alive. Ashley's story? Still inconsistent. He's in prison now on unrelated charges, but suspicion never left him. Theories run wild. Did Tiffany overdose that night with someone covering it up? Did foul play claim her? Or was running barefoot into the night her last desperate attempt at freedom? The truth is still out there. But for now, Tiffany's story remains a haunting silence. If Tiffany's story hit you like it did me, share this video. Keeping her name alive matters. Subscribe for more deep dives into unsolved mysteries, and drop your theories in the comments. I want to hear what you think happened that night, because when we keep talking, we keep searching, and the missing deserve to be remembered.